DREDF, Healthcare Stories. Michael Grice is being interviewed in an office at Access Living in Chicago, Illinois.
My name is Michael Grice, and I live on the southwest side of Chicago. And my disability is that I'm a quadriplegic with cerebral palsy. The major difficulty that I've had is hospitals, clinics think that I travel with a personal care assistant to assist me all the time. And for me, that's not the case. So I've had difficulty in emergency rooms, examining rooms, as far as getting assistance to get on the table or the x-ray table. Most facilities are not equipped to handle my disability. I was in a nursing home on the southeast side of Chicago, and I was being transferred by 2 CNAs, and I was actually dropped by the CNAs because I wasn't securely lifted properly when they were doing the transfer. So the end result was I was dropped on my right knee, and I sustained a bone injury to my right knee, which at that time I had caught an infection and had to go to one of the local hospitals in Chicago to be treated. And since then, my knee has not been the same. It's been periodically pain, and I'm having to take a lot more pain medication for that particular injury. This particular issue to me was where the CNAs just refused to listen to my directions. And they wanted to do it quickly and painless to them. So it wasn't an issue of whether they did or did not know how to use equipment. This was simply an issue of where they did not want to listen to myself as a resident. Ultimately, it starts with administration, because if they don't involve persons with disabilities in their developing trainings and training material, then their staff will never know the proper way to assist us. So, for me, it starts at the top and it trickles down to the bottom. And I know that from my experience. You can have all the adaptive equipment in the world, but if staff is not trained on how to use it, it doesn't mean anything. So they actively have to involve people with disabilities and organizations in the process. I have not been able to be weighed for quite a long time, and for me, that affects the amount of medication I have to take, because a lot of my medications are exclusively for blood pressure purposes. So when my doctor has to decrease or change my medications, there's a problem, because I can't tell him how much weight I've gained or lost. So I'm just guessing, and that's not good when we have to look at changing medications. And unfortunately, you would think at this particular medical facility that wouldn't be an issue, but it is. I think for me, on the negative side is healthcare providers don't see people with disabilities as viable citizens in society. They don't take our healthcare issues as of importance. So often they will say things in a negative way, just basically to get rid of us, and the hope that, you know, we won't come back, or when we do, we'll have a solution to our own issues or problems that come up. They don't look at healthcare as a human right. You can go to other countries where healthcare is a human right, but in the United States, healthcare is not considered a human right.
Healthcare Stories, made possible with generous support from the Manuel D. and Rhoda Mayerson Foundation. Michael Grice was interviewed at Access Living Chicago, July 2011. For more information, visit the Disability Rights, Education, and Defense Fund website, dredf.org/healthcare-stories. This work is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike 3.0 Unported license.